Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Chief Mobile Enterpriser, Rich McBee.
Well, good day. I am so excited today to share with you the next generation of Mitel. This Mitel Next is the platform that we're going to be using to introduce strategies and new products and new solutions into the future. As I think about it, this is a new chapter in Mitel. Mitel has a history from 1973 when the company was first formed of continually being able to innovate and reinvent itself. And the reality is we're at one of those reinvention points today. If we were a book, and I would say it would be an e-book, not a paperback book, the reality is this chapter would be about mobility. Mobility changes everything. Absolutely changes everything. If you look at the company of Mitel today, we're very unique. You think about all the pieces that we've been able to bring together at a single point in time. Yeah, we have the cloud business. You saw it's fastest growing. We've got the enterprise business, very pervasive, 60 million end users on that today. And now we bring together the mobile business. But isn't those three businesses that excites me so much? And they're exciting. I mean, make no mistake about it. What's exciting is the seams between those businesses, how they interact together, and the capabilities that Mitel can bring to the market in the future because of those interceptions, those seams between the businesses. You know, the reality is enterprise mobility has been around for a little bit of time. But enterprise mobility is not a mobile enterprise. You know, an example of that is if you think about, I know many of you have traveled on an airplane before. And we've all used GoGo Internet. That used to be our time to read books and stuff, but that doesn't happen anymore because you've got Wi-Fi on the plane. And as you're using Wi-Fi and you fire that up for the first time, the reality is it works pretty well. And then as the flight goes on, what you notice is the service starts to degrade and degrade and degrade. And at some point, it's almost like it's not working. The reality is, if you think about enterprise mobility, it's kind of the same. The more people that are using that bandwidth, the service starts to decay. And when you have a big event or a lot of people are using the bandwidth, you lose the service. Or the service becomes so slow that it's not real time. The reality is, when you think about mobile enterprise, it's a whole different paradigm because you're using a mobile network. And embedded in that mobile network is a connected call with policy management that makes sure of the quality of the call connection. And that is a subtle difference, but we think it is a transformational difference. When you think about companies, you think about how they operate. You know, mobility is so, so important. It was kind of interesting, before we opened the doors to the theater today, there was a point in time where everyone's kind of getting ready for the game, and they're kind of looking at their stuff and blah, 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 blah. And I looked around, and every single person at that moment in time, head was buried in their mobile, thumbs were going as fast as they could. That's our world. That's the world that we live in today. You know, I think about us, and I think about real-time communications, and I think about Mitel. The reality is we have a uniquely mobile enterprise cloud portfolio that's driving seamless communications and collaboration. Today, we're going to show you where Mitel fits. And you know, the challenge for me, and I say it's a challenge for me, but I mean a challenge for you, is I dare you to not find one thing that you didn't know about Mitel today, because you're going to see a lot of stuff that Mitel is doing and enabling today in the marketplace, real time, all the time. So this is really exciting for me, seeing how mobile and enterprise and cloud are coming together. This forum that we're using of Mitel Next is just the start. It's the start of the new chapter. It will be the platform that we will introduce strategies and new product capabilities for the future. And one thing about the future is here. You'll hear from us at the start of the new year about new innovations that we're bringing to market, specifically in these intersections. And as we kick this off, we wanted to make sure that you had an understanding of where we're actually at today. And today should be a fun opportunity to hear about what we're doing, how things are going, and actually see, what we're enabling for the world of communications and collaboration today. So we're going to start it off talking about the enterprise, and we're going to show you a video about the enterprise and collaboration and what we're doing today. So with that, let's roll this.
Communicate anywhere, anytime, on any device with MyCollab, the mobile-optimized collaboration suite from Mitel. Today's workforce is increasingly mobile. Every company wants a communication system that allows their employees to connect and collaborate with each other easily, efficiently, seamlessly, and securely. Mitel powers those connections with MyCollab. What is it? It's an application with embedded chat, voice, video, and conference capabilities to enable seamless communication across your organization. Once MyCollab is installed in your network, it's easy to start using it on your mobile device. Download the mobile app from your favorite app store and then scan the personalized QR code sent to you in the MyCollab welcome email. That's it, you're done. Your login credentials are imported automatically, and even better, there are no passwords, usernames, or other info to remember. Start communicating and getting work done seamlessly. Looking for someone? With MyCollab, you can easily search for colleagues and see their availability. Send those contacts a quick note via chat, and if you need a call, when they're ready, get the conversation started on any device. Want to turn your conversation into a conference call? No problem. Add coworkers to discussions fast and easy on MyCollab. Join meetings and collaborate on projects. Easily share audio, web, video, and documents with key colleagues. You'll also keep better track of your mobile workforce and contacts, because everyone can create dynamic status updates in MyCollab, helping you keep track of the people you connect with on a regular basis. If you're a growing business, MyCollab is inherently scalable. It can be deployed in on-premise, cloud, or hybrid environments. You choose what suits your business's needs, and when you're ready for a change or a platform upgrade, you can take advantage of the best path to the cloud, future-proofing your investment. MyCollab's security is enterprise-grade, perfect for any sized business. All these features are included with a single user experience across any mobile platform, including iOS, Android, Windows, and even BlackBerry 10. So reduce unnecessary downtime and time spent waiting on coworkers to collaborate. A more efficient workforce equals more cost savings, contributing to your bottom line. MyCollab is a single real-time communication suite built for today's mobile enterprise. Start using MyCollab to power your communication and collaboration efforts today. Mitel, powering connections.
So that's just one way how we're enabling collaboration. Now I'd like to introduce Martin Bitzinger, our collaboration crusader, to talk a little bit about the product and solution that we just saw.
Thank you, Rich. This morning, when I woke up, it was to the alarm sound of this little thing here. I checked my email, I checked my apps, I checked what's new, and looking into the audience here, I think I'm not the only one with that habit. It's just the world we live in. It's mobile. We collaborate, we communicate with the mobile devices. We do it every day, and it's getting more and more. 54% of people, according to a recent study, of employees, of information workers, are working from a location different than their company office at least once a week, more than half. And that number is increasing. It is increasing, and we are in the 21st century where you need to, in order to do business well, you need to tap into the knowledge of your entire workforce. You need to tap into that knowledge anytime, anywhere, and from any device. And that's what mobility is all about, and that's what MyCollab is all about. It is uniquely mobile. It's purpose-built for mobility. What happened with MyCollab, or why did we do it? Let me tell you a little story. I had a day packed full of meetings some time ago. I went to the office, opened up my laptop, turned it on, screen stayed black, didn't do anything. So very quickly, it became apparent that I had to go through the day without my laptop, something we depend on every day. I had my mobile, I had a desk phone, I had the usual things that you have at an office, and I made it through the day. So I felt relieved in the evening, but then in the evening as I was sitting back and relaxing, I thought, you know what? It was not a pleasant experience. Yes, I got the work done, but it was not pleasant. And it was disappointing because, you know, as somebody that's been in the business of building mobile applications and building those solutions, it was disappointing to see that the user experience, the UI, all of that is simply not there to be truly mobile. I realized that so far what we've done is we've built portable solutions. We've heard anywhere, any device. We've heard that a lot of times. But what we did is we basically took features that we have on a PC, we have on a desk phone, we have on a PBX, and brought it over to the mobile. This time with MyCollab, we did it differently. We started from the mobile. We built the new UI, and built all the features and functionalities from the mobile out. And this is what's unique about MyCollab. Another thing that we are really proud of is that it's a seamless path. You can seamlessly get MyCollab. You just add it to your PBX. It works with all of our major MyVoice platforms. And it's a simple upgrade, both commercially as well as technically. You just add it, and you can get all the communication on your existing infrastructure. If you make a call, it's on your existing infrastructure with the quality, security, and reliability that you're used to. Communication doesn't happen in a void. Communication is always around, you know, a context or workflow. So another significant thing around MyCollab is the integration, the strength of integration with external applications, with external infrastructure. Imagine a salesman sitting in a coffee shop, you know, just coming out of a customer meeting, you know, typing up his notes into his Salesforce.com CRM system, getting a call on his mobile. You know, he gets a call on his mobile from a customer, and at that instant, the screen on Salesforce pops up with all the information about that customer. That's the integration we're talking about. That's when you integrate mobility, applications, workflows, contextual communications. As all that comes together, this is the true power that you're going to see going ahead with the truly mobile solutions. And it's not stopping there. One of the key things that we'll see, and you will hear Terry talk about it a bit later in the program here, is native mobile integration. So far, we've always talked about apps, about application integration, integrating on a PC. The next step is integrating all that seamlessly, natively on a mobile device. And that will be the next step on a journey towards true mobile enterprise collaboration. Rich, it's all about collaboration.
Well, thanks. It is all about collaboration. And if you think about what Martin said, that is very important that we are focusing from the mobile end. The reality is that's the shift, the major shift. Everything that we are looking at, every capability, whether it be for our enterprise business, whether it be for the mobile business, or whether it be for the cloud business, we're looking from the mobile in. That is a key differentiator of us. Not trying to add mobile capabilities. through applications, but literally thinking of how we take the mobile capability back into those applications. You know, it was interesting. I was doing due diligence to buy the company Mavenir. And I was sitting there, and we were talking back and forth, and we were in a hot meeting, et cetera, et cetera. And I needed to make a call because something else was going on. And I said, hey, I got to make a call. And I grabbed my mobile, and I looked at my mobile, and I didn't have a signal enough to make the call. And Pardeep, the CEO of Mavenir at the time, says, well, here, use my phone. And I'm like, oh, well, he must have a Reliance or something phone. And the reality is he handed it to me, and I said, roaming, I'll handle it. And he says, don't worry about that. It's the T-Mobile network. I said, what? He said, yeah, it's T-Mobile. And then he showed me the handset. And I looked at it, and I saw that it was Wi-Fi was up and running. And I looked at it and it said T-Mobile USA. And I said, I don't understand this, Pardeep. He says, oh, yeah, you're just going to make a Wi-Fi call on T-Mobile USA. I said, why? How does that work? And he says, oh, that's the magic of what we do. You're making a call in Bangalore, India, registered as a T-Mobile USA user, and it's a local call. It's no problem. Call back to the States. And at that very moment, that wasn't future technology. That was really happening. I thought to myself, I got to have this company. I got to have this company because that is very unique in the enterprise. Very unique. You know, this is a picture of the first time that I went to India after we owned the team. And it's very exciting to me. It was kind of shocking to me because they said, hey, you're going to come talk with the employees. And it's kind of the first time, and they want to hear that pitch about how you're tying the mobility piece in with, the enterprise piece and the cloud piece, et cetera, et cetera. So, I kind of was expecting a different audience when I walked in. And of course, the shocking thing to me, first of all, were they were all in Mitel blue and all had Mitel shirts on, and I thought, my gosh, how exciting. And then we talked as a group about the future of bringing mobility into the enterprise, and we heard about projects they were already working on to do that they were already working on. And I knew that this was going to be transformational for us and our company. That we had an engineering body of over 600 engineers that came from the mobile perspective. At the same time, we were trying to drive mobility back into our enterprise and cloud business. And again, it was at that moment that I knew that we really had something. That maybe the rest of the world didn't see how all the pieces kind of fit, but we were living how those pieces fit and what we were going to bring different to the market. So mobility, it's a really key piece of our business. It's one that